Welcome back to Municipal Matters here on Your TV. I'm York Bellsmith, and we are chatting with Adam Yahn, General Manager of the Cobourg Cougars. Back on May the 5th, you had your awards banquet at the Cobourg Lions Community Center. A fantastic night to recognize some really great achievements from some of your players.
No, absolutely. It's special. It's important that the players get recognized for their contributions throughout the year. Not every team does that, and it's important for us. It's a chance to celebrate also our graduating class too, and it's really the last time that the team will see each other as a whole.
Graduating class is on the screen now.
Yeah, and we were really lucky to have the class that we did. So Brock Walsh has committed to Nipissing University. You have Riley McCutcheon there that's going to the University of Vermont. There's another 4 commits that we can't announce yet that will be coming out soon that are going to Division III schools and another CIS school.
Right.
So 4 out of those 6 6 out of those 8 are going to be going to post-secondary education and playing hockey with it. So that's what you're looking for. Is you want these players to be able to go play at the highest level that they can, and you're seeing more and more, even whether it's youth sports, CIS, Division III. More and more of these players going to Europe after, or going to the ECHL and playing hockey there. So you never know what happens at the right time and what level they get, and at the very minimum they get their education.
Right, exactly. Your Governor, Mark Mersey, was there on hand, and he had a nice speech as well. Your TV was there. We'll give a listen to Mark.
Playing high-level competitive hockey necessarily involves lots of life lessons. This season presented us with a unique one about losing and how to move on from that. Losing is always painful, and there is no denying that. As we have seen in this year's NHL playoffs, finishing first does not guarantee advancement and certainly does not guarantee a league championship. Just think of the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Washington Capitals, the Calgary Flames, and you will quickly know what I mean. I want you to remember this, boys. You were all winners in our eyes, and I have every confidence that while the season did not end the way that we all wished for it to, you will draw great strength from this single experience for the rest of your lives, and I know you will have many successes in life. Life is not always easy. Life often involves things that do not culminate in victory, or at the very least, immediate victory. The key is to learn from all experiences and to draw strength from them. So my message to you is work hard every day, or in the case of the hockey team, work hard every single shift. Take nothing for granted. Do the little things really, really well. Remain humble when you win, and be proud and gracious when you lose. For these are some of the messages coming out of the season that just ended. I've been the governor of this team for over a decade now, and I've seen many successes, but we have also seen the odd loss and the odd defeat over the years. One thing I have learned over the years is that losing is like a roadblock, which presents you with 2 unique choices. It can either cause you to reflect and drive you to be better, or you can simply sit there and sulk and lay blame. I know what Cougars do and the choice that they make.
Talk to us a little bit about your governor and Mark.
We're very lucky to have Mark at the helm and giving us all the resources that we need to put a competitive team on the ice. And we're not capable of hosting world-class tournaments like the World Junior A Challenge or the RBC Cup if it's not for supportive ownership like Mark. And he said it best, and hopefully I've been able to articulate that. You've got in a season where there's high expectations and you're hoping for the best, and you finish first in the regular season looking towards the playoffs, and you lose. You have really 2 options. You can either sit there and sulk, or you say, what did we do wrong? What can we do different, and learn from it? And that's definitely what we intend to do.
The night was about awarding your players that had some special achievements throughout the year. And again, we were there, so we're going to take a look at the award recipients as well.
Perfect.
Your Rookie of the Year, Jack Graffey. Vern McGregor was the longest-serving coach of the Cougars. During his 9 years as head coach, he was the driving force behind the Cougars capturing the OHA Junior C Championship in 73-74 season. Vern went on to serve as president of the club in later years and coached OMHA and CCHL House League teams. And the Leighton Dodge, my favorite Cougar award, goes to, oh, what a bummer, Matt Bumstead. Leighton Dodge was a long-serving and much-respected sports editor, writer, and photographer at the Cobourg Daily Star. A life member of the Cougars, Leighton supported the hockey club since its inception until his death, December 8, 2013. The recipient of this award is selected by fan balloting. I would now like to ask Adam Yahn to come up to present the Gordon Bus Kelly Memorial Award for Most Improved Player. And the winner is George Kraturis. And our top defenseman is Ryan Porter. This honor is given to the top defenseman during the regular season and is selected by the coaching staff of the Cougars. The Mill Valley Trophy's 3-star selection winner. And our 3-star selection winner is Brock Welsh. This award is presented to the player who's accumulated the most 3-star points during the regular season. The Cougars extend their thanks to Mill Valley Trophies and to Boston Pizza Cobourg for their sponsorship of this initiative. Least penalized player, Jack Graffey.
Is this really an award?
I would now like to ask Mark Mercier to come back up to the stage to present the Bill Robbins Memorial Award, Exemplary Spirit and Determination. And the recipient is Brody McDougall. This award is in honor of former Cougars president who was always in the forefront promoting the team and encouraging fan support, Bill Robbins Memorial Award. And your top scorer this season, Brett Bannister. Besides being a Cougar supporter in his role as timekeeper, George was a founding member of the Cobourg Baseball Association and also served as president of the EOBA. And your MVP for the playoffs is a tie. This goes to Ryan Porter and Brock Welsh. Dick Robinson was the first general manager of the Cougars in the 1965-66 inaugural season. This is awarded to the Cougar who displayed, or the two Cougars who displayed an outstanding performance during the playoffs. To present the Garnet Harris Memorial Award for Leadership and Sportsmanship, and that goes to, it's a bummer again, Matt Bumstead. Garnet Harris was a young man who played junior hockey and ball in Cobourg. He was a hardworking athlete who had a terminal illness which ended his life much too early. This award is dedicated to Garnet by his fellow teammates. I would now like to ask Jerome DuPont to return to the stage to present the Brian Turk Award for Perseverance, Sportsmanship, and Dedication. And the winner is Mac Lowry. Brian Turk was a player and an official of minor hockey, as well as a timekeeper, announcer, and billet parent for many Cougars throughout his short life. He was dedicated to working with young players to improve their skill and hockey discipline, and was admired by all who knew him as a true sportsman. The Rod Baker Community Spirit Award goes to George Miranda. Rod Baker is a past president of the Cougars and known as the Cougars' #1 fan. He's at every game. Unfortunately, George couldn't be here. He is a strong community supporter of various charities throughout Cobourg and Northumberland County. Rod founded the Coats for Kids campaign in association with the Salvation Army, collecting and cleaning thousands of coats for children at his Baker's Cleaners. This award is presented to the individual on the team who has contributed unselfishly to the community in which we reside. And we congratulate George Miranda and thank Rod Baker. And the Bill McGuire Memorial Award for Top Defensive Forward goes to Colton Cianci. Bill was a longtime member and active volunteer, having served on the executive committee for the Cougars as well as being a life member. Billy Mack, our Minister of Transportation, traveled with the team and procured the post-game meals for all away games. Bill organized the Mill Valley Boston Pizza 3-star selection, made his weekly post-game visit to the dressing room, and orchestrated the annual Remembrance Day pre-game ceremony. The John R. Alinsky Memorial Volunteer Award goes to Kim Spencer. John Alinsky was a long-serving volunteer with the Cobourg Cougars and honored as a life member. Throughout the league, John was affectionately known as Mr. 50-50. The Clark Somerville Memorial Award for Most Valuable Player goes to Brock Welsh and Dershawn Stewart. Clark was one of the founders of the Cobourg Cougars and held many positions in the organization, from treasurer to president. Clark was the general manager of the club when the Cougars won the OHA Junior C provincial title. To this day, Somerville Sporting Goods in Cobourg continues to support the Cobourg Cougars. I would now like to ask Brandy Monroe to come up to present the B.J. Monroe Memorial Award for desire, dedication, discipline, and determination. The B.J. Monroe Memorial Award goes to Jamie Engelbert. B.J. was a Cougar defenseman who perished in a car accident during his first season of Junior A hockey. This award is dedicated by his family, Bill, Debbie, and Brandy, in B.J.'s memory. It is presented to the Cougar who strives to achieve the highest level attainable playing the game. The Cougars thank the Monroe family for their continued support of the club.
It was a fantastic night and a lot of great achievements as well, to be honored. It was nice to see Josh McGuire there, too, to hand out the award. We don't have much time left, so I do want to talk about your golf tournament. I want to get a chance for people that want to get involved with that.
Yeah.
Golf tournament, let's talk about it. When's it coming up?
July 21st, Dalewood Golf Club. Everything's been slowly coming out. We're hoping to open registration on May 21st, so about 2 months in advance. Unlike regular golf tournaments, you only need to get 3 players for a threesome because we're actually going to put either a Cougar or a Cougar alumni in the foursome with you. So you get to golf with the Cougars. Stay tuned for some announcements on some NHL personalities that will be joining as well. Looking forward to announcing those. And if anyone's interested in being a sponsor or looking to golf, feel free to reach out to me and we'll direct them to the right folks.
How do people get in touch with you if they want to? And again, this would also work if people want to be sponsors of the team as well. And
Absolutely. Absolutely. A couple ways. If you go to our website, www.cobourgcougars.com, there's a contact the GM portion on the website. You can contact me by email. It's adam.j.yahn@gmail.com. And I'll even go as far as giving my cell phone. It's 905-926 and the 7938. It's already on the website, I think, still. Listen, we're here to be a part of the community, and if there's any charities or any groups looking for the Cougars to come out and help or volunteer, reach out. We'd love to take part.
And that's one thing, too, that's really cool that the Cougars do is you have your special charity nights where people are encouraged to come out and support specific charities throughout the regular season. A fantastic thing that you do, fantastic product you put on the ice for our Cobourg residents.
Thank you very
much, Adam. Pleasure to have you on for the first time. We've got to have you back again.